Namaskar. Welcome back to today's recording. Today must be day 98 something. Also, today happened to be day 3 of the play shop. Just yesterday, I was talking about how my experience was of first and the second day. Today, I just got back. It's like what? 15 minutes past 1 a.m. on 4th of September. This recording was supposed to happen last night. I mean, 3rd of September, but I just got back home right now. You must see how I look. Are you excited? Well, just see. I'm wearing red, white, red. Well, that's how I was almost all through the day. And what a beautiful day it was, filled with so much love, so much joy, so much exploration of how the music works, how we can use music as instruments, as you can act as instruments using the music and ourselves to heal other people. Well, that's the whole intention of the 3 days workshop that we had at the play shop. Today's experience was, when I reached, I had definitely read that the first session was going to be conducted by Abhirami, and yesterday I knew her, but today suddenly I didn't know who was going to be conducting the session. Till we reached the session, till Swapnil announced and he said, "This is Abhirami. She was a participant. She's also a facilitator for us." And then I was like, "Oh, wow, that's wonderful." And then she took us through Purana, Nada Brahma, what is Nada, what is Brahma, and we went through different kinds of meditation. And after that, we had session with Homi, I guess. Yeah, yeah, session was there with Homi. Then we broke for lunch. Yeah, so the second session was with Homi. We spoke about what is healing, and we also spoke about 5 pillars of our body in terms of as an instrument. So, strength, endurance, agility, stability, rest, and there was one more. I am not rest and uh, something. I am really sorry, I'm not able to remember all the five. So, yeah, we spoke about those 5 pillars, and then we also did some exercises. Today, I got to know how the breath work happens when I stretch, how it should be happening, and how I am a little more agile than what I had thought. A little more flexibility has been coming, I would say, but yeah, a little more moving kinds. So I got to know my endurance. I got to know my balance. So that was really wonderful. Well, of course, my body will tell me tomorrow morning of how the session was, because it's already one. I had just my dinner and I dropped Homi and Swapnil back home, and I got back. Well, that was my service to them because the car was there. So I'll come to that part later, but let me just complete how the day was. Uh, so after Homi's session, towards the end of Homi's session, we got to do the earth meditation, connect with the Mother Earth. Well, I have been connecting with the planet Mother Earth for some time, so I didn't have a very beautiful experience like others, but I missed. I was longing for this for a while, for grounding myself and just rooting myself over to Mother Earth and expressing my gratitude for whatever I am today, because I'm just a lump of earth and she's just so gracious and giving us this loan for whatever little time that we are on this planet. So I think we ended with that, and then was the lunch session, then was lunch, and then we had the integration of all the instruments, understanding all the instruments that since last 2 days that we have been around, how we can use them for sound healing, for creating this immersive sound experience and healing the people who are participating. And my team, we were three of us, and my team was just saying that you should be the first person doing it. There was another person who was the participant, the receiver, and there was somebody who was observing. So three of us, and I was supposed to take them on a journey in 5 minutes and then get them back. I was really nervous because this is the first time that I was doing it, and literally by the time 5 minutes got over, I was like, whoosh, finally it's over though. But the person who was experiencing it, maybe because I was a little nervous, the person could actually feel my vibes, and she just got up and said, "Hey, I cannot hear what you're saying, or I cannot hear what you're playing. You just come closer." And then I just went closer, and then it happened. And when this person who was receiving was when giving this same experience to the other person, the third group member, I was supposed to be observing her, and I was just all over the place. I was not having an eye contact with her, and I was just like, oh, everything happening here and there, blah blah blah. And she was like, hey, give me this, give me that, blah blah blah. I was like, you just do whatever you want to, and I was just not there. So I think I was a bit nervous that time and a bit all around. But that's how you are, right? When you're doing it for the first time, and then we got a chance. Then we were a group of four, and we had a chance to sound healing for like four more people. And then we were two groups, and we had to design the whole thing. How do we take them, and how do we close it? That was the 10-minute session, 11 minutes or 10-minute session. And my team members were so beautiful, you know they took the lead. They decided how, at least Dhwani was the one who was taking charge. He was like, we'll go this is how we'll program, these are the instruments that we play, this is how it'll go up, this is how it'll go down. And she was asking inputs, but I was just all over the place, just too overwhelmed with my previous experience that I just had. And you know so when we were doing that, then of course when I was still nervous when we were playing. And of course, because this was the second time that we were doing, and also we got an opportunity to perform second out of the two groups. So the first group got feedbacks, and then at least I tried to improvise and use those feedbacks, and walk gently and not let the other person know that I'm around. Very gently moving. Of course, some elements are still new to me, and a little bit haywire here and there, but the overall experience that Dhwani, who was heading, the coordinating the whole experience, the whole, when the participants shared about that, was so beautiful. She just took charge, and they just sang, and they came back so relaxed. That's what most of them said, and everybody appreciated that it really went well for all of us. So I was very happy, but I was of course nervous when I was doing certain parts over there, here and there. And after that was done, then we had to close because it's been 3 days. We had all the instruments to all of us, and we played them, and we got feedbacks and learned about them. And after that was done, we had to pack them. That was another important session where we learn how do we pack them, because from now we get to be a part of Immersive Sound Experience team wherever we are available, and be those healers for the receivers and the participants. So it was an integral part of knowing how do we pack, what do things go here, there. And after that was the closing ceremony, or the singing circle ceremony, where all of our friends and families we invited, and they came and we sung a few songs. The ambience was set just perfect. If I had to describe it, like it was. You remember when we go out for camping and things like that? We have a bonfire kind of an arrangement. Everything is dark, maybe just some lights here and there, or some dim lights, and the bonfire is there, and you sing. So this was a kind of similar arrangement, but there was no bonfire here. There was two samais and some lamps that were kept, but it just gave the bonfire kind of a feeling, and everybody was sitting in a circle because it is singing circle, you know. So the singing circle happened. It was something, you know, like we don't usually sing when we are solo, or maybe in the bathroom when nobody is watching, we do that. But when we are in the group, it makes so much of a difference that we can just we can just play whatever music. Even we don't know the lyrics, we can just boom, 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 and that was so beautiful. So that's how the third day came to a closing. This is the singing circle was the closing, and after those people, our friends and families and everybody left, we had our own party celebrations. You know what? That was distribution of the certificates that we received that we can be a part of immersive sound experience. The whole sound oasis that was conducted for 3 days was just for us to be capable enough, to be open enough to explore this new possibility. And the way it was done, if I have to describe it, if you allow me, and if you would just wait, this is just the last part. We were dancing, we were singing, and when we were dancing around the same setup, there were some lights now. We were dancing and we were jumping and everything, and then Swapnil was distributing, we were like calling out names, like Prashant, 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 and then they were distributing. And that just overwhelmed me with so much joy, because this is the first time that such a thing has happened in such a way that the certificate is being distributed. So that was something like a really inclusive experience where everybody is like boom, 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 Prashant, 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 Abhiram, Abhiram, Abhiram. And yeah, and after that, I really felt so connected with Omi and Swapnil. I had decided that I would drop them, and I was just trying to hurry them up the whole time, finish the packing, take all the feedbacks, take up the reviews and things like that, and then I could just pack everything in the car, because today I got a car because Dad had taken the scooter because it was satsang. Sunday, first Sunday of the month. Sorry, I'm getting this happening now. So I got the car and I really felt connected with both of them. And I said, okay, I will drop you whatever time you're leaving. He said, no, now please go. It may be 10:30 by the 9:30 by the time, 10 o'clock by the time we leave. I said, no problem, I'll just wait. I'll wait till 9:35. I was bargaining with them, so that they can finish quickly and they also can leave, because they have been so exhausted. Last few days they have been with us. I don't know how many more days they have been doing preparations. So I'm just trying to hurry them up, and I think we closed around 10:30 or 10:15, 10:30 something. We loaded the car, and then we went. I dropped them. We had some dinner. They insisted because they were hungry. I don't know if I have shared about this. For me, food is just always there. I don't have to think about it always. It's just there. So they were really happy that everything fit in the car. You know, like the 2 big suitcases, 3 big boxes, the guitars, and everything just fit in the car perfectly with Omi and Swapnil together. So I was like, there is grace. You just go. You just just be a part. So yeah. So we had some snacks, dinner, snacks. It wasn't the dinner snacks time. So we had dinner. Then I dropped them, and now I'm back home. So You can see I'm still, like I'm not so tired that I just want to go back and sleep. Earlier I had decided I would record this in my car because that's the easiest so that I can come back and sleep. But I just wanted to share this here in this space because I'm trying out this new arrangements that I have done. Of course, I don't want to brag about it, but you guys can let me know in the comments below how is this new setup. How do you find it? Do you find it better than what it was earlier? Of course, I'm really sorry about the humming sound that is coming at the background. I forgot to close the window because I'm just so excited to share this journey with you. So please let me know, other than this humming sound, how did you find the new setup that is there, the new me, whatever you feel like. Let me know in the comments below, and I will be more than happy to see, interact with you guys over there. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Prashant Patil.